Okay, so in this lecture, we will discuss about data types. So in Verilog, two types of data types are supported, and these are net type and registered type. So in this lecture, we will discuss about net data types. So a variable in Verilog can be of two types. One is net type and another is register type. Now, net type, it must be continuously driven. The meaning of continuously driven is, suppose this is one AND gate and this Y is of net data type. It is of net type. So here, if the inputs of this AND gate is changing, then the value of Y will change. So the value of Y will not, the change in the value of Y will not depends upon any clock. Means if the clock will come, then only the value of Y will change. It is not like that. At any point of time, if there is a change in the value of inputs, then Y will also change. So this is the meaning of continuously driven. So net data type is continuously driven. And the second point is cannot be used to store a value. So this Y, which is a net data type, it cannot be used to store a value. Value cannot be stored in this. And second type of data type is register data type, and it retains the last value assigned to it. So in register data type, it can hold the value, right? So that in coming time, it can give that value to some other component. So value can be retained and stored in register data type, and in net data type it cannot be stored because it is a continuously driven. Now, net data type. So nets represents connection between hardware elements. So if you are connecting some hardware elements, so this represents the nets. Again, already we discussed this point. Nets are continuously driven by the outputs of the devices they are connected to. So here this Y, which is a net data type, it is connected to the output of this device and this Y is continuously driven. So if there is change in the inputs of this AND gate, then immediately that change will be reflected in Y net type. So now come to this point. Net Y is continuously driven by the output of AND gate. Now third point, nets are 1-bit values by default, right? So when we are declaring a net type variable, then by default it will be of 1-bit value, unless they are declared explicitly as vectors. So we can declare the nets as vectors also. So by default, this net data type, by default it is a 1-bit, right? And if you want to declare the vectors, then you have to declare separately those vectors. Default value of a net is Z. So Z means this is high impedance. high impedance. Already we discussed that any variable in Verilog can have four values. It can have either 0, it can have 1, or it can have unknown value which is denoted by x, or you can call it as a don't care, or it can have value high impedance z. So by default the value of net data type is z, high impedance. Next point. Now there are various net data types. And what are those net data types? Wire and W and, wire or W or, try, supply 0 and supply 1. And here this wire and try is equivalent, they are same, right? Wire and try are same. So the net data types, again there are various classifications for the net data types. One is wire or try, both are equivalent, or you can declare it as a wire and W and, or you can declare it as a wire or you can declare it as a supply 0 or supply 1. Supply 0 and supply 1 is used to model the VDD and ground. Okay. Now in case of wire, if you have declared a net data type a wire, then when there are multiple drivers driving them, the output is shorted, right? So we'll see this with this example. Now you see here in this particular case, okay, this regarding this multiple drivers driving them, we will discuss in another example. But the meaning of this is suppose this is one AND gate, this is the output. Let us assume this is another AND gate, this is the output. Now here we have connected both AND gate, right? And let us assume this is output is Y. So now here Y, if we declare Y as a wire, wire type. Wire is an example of net data type. So if we have declared Y as a wire type, so here you can see the wire Y is having multiple drivers, because this Y is driving by output of this gate, and this Y is also driving by output of this gate, right? So in this case this is not allowed, because in this case you just think if the output of this gate is suppose 1 and output of this gate is 0, then what will be the value of Y? So this will be shorted now. So we cannot use wire in this particular case. So when there are multiple drivers driving them, the output is shorted. So we have to take care. In this particular example, we cannot declare Y as wire. So here we have to use another net type, and these are wire and wire OR, W and W OR. They are called as wire and wire OR. So in place of declaring this Y as a wire, if we declare it as a wire and, or we can declare it as wire OR, so in that case it will not shorted out, right? So that will be the right design. So wire and wire OR, insert and and or gates respectively at the junction. So if you declare this Y as wire AND, then here you will get one AND gate, right? And if you declare this Y as wire OR, then at this junction you will get one OR gate. So in that case it will not shorted. Okay. Now supply 0 and supply 1 model the power supply. Supply 0 is used to model ground. It is used to model ground, and supply 1 is used to model VCC. So these are the few data types, the category of the data types in case of net, right? Wire, wire AND, wire OR, try, supply 0 or supply 1. Now we see this example. Suppose this we want to model. Okay, this is one AND gate. Inputs of the AND gate is A and B, and this is second AND gate. So one of the input of this AND gate is C, and output of the first AND gate is connected to the input of second AND gate, and output is Y. So here, if you describe this circuit by using Verilog, then we can describe it in this module. Name of the module I have given multi-level underscore circuit. Then in the bracket I have mentioned A, B, C, and Y. So these are the various ports of this circuit, right? This circuit may be considered as like this. It is having 3 inputs, right? A, B, C, and it is having one output Y. So A, B, C, and Y are the ports, right? So this is declared here. These are the ports. Now after this input is a keyword. With this keyword we declare what are the input ports of this circuit. So A, B, C are the input ports. Then output is again a keyword, and output port of this circuit is Y. So by default these ports A, B, C, and Y, they are declared as net type, right? So by default they are declared as net type. And the interconnecting wire, now you see here this wire, right? You see this wire, the output of this AND gate, which is connected to the input of second level AND gate through this wire. So this is the interconnecting wire, right? This wire is not directly connected. It is not directly connected to this input port, or it is not directly connected to this output port. So it is not directly connected to input or output. So it is an intermediate wire. So this intermediate wire is to be declared as net here. So I have declared it as a wire type. Wire is an example of net type, wire T1. Okay. Now I have declared this intermediate wire as wire because I am going to use in my model the assign statements, right? So this is the assign statements. So assign, whenever we are using the assign statement, then always remember this is the symbol here. This is the right hand side expression of this symbol, right? And here there will be left hand side expression. So always remember, whenever we are using assign statement, whenever we are using assign statement, then left hand side must be a net type. It must be a net type, right? So, so basically assign statement is used for the data flow model, which is a, which is an example of behavior modeling, right? So whenever we are using assign statement, then always remember the left hand side, right? It must be a net type, right? So now you see the first statement, first assign statement. What I have written, assign T1 is equal to A ampersand B. So already I discussed in previous class, ampersand sign implies AND operation. It implies AND operation, right? So now A and B will be evaluated and this value will be assigned to T1, right? Now since here in this expression T1 is at the left hand side, T1 is at the left hand side of equal expression, that's why I have declared this T1 here as wire, because I know that in assign statement the left hand side expression must be a net type, so I have declared it as a wire. Now you come to the next expression 2, assign y is equal to T1 ampersand C. So now this T1 value will be ANDed with C and whatever is the result evaluated, that will be assigned to Y. So now Y is at the left hand side of this equal symbol, so it must be a net data type. So already I told you, by default whatever you are declaring as a input or output port, so these are by default net type, right? So that's why Y is a net type, and we can use only net type at the left hand side expression in case of we are using assign statement. So in this way we can write the model of this particular example. Now we see this another example. Now here there is one AND gate. Inputs of this AND gate is A and B. This is another OR gate. Input of this OR gate is C and D. And here both the output of both the gates are connected to a net Y, right? Okay, so here module use underscore of wire. This is the name of this module, use underscore of underscore wire. A, B, C, D, Y. So my this circuit is connected with the outside world with the ports A, B, C, D and Y. And out of these ports, input ports are A, B, C, D and output port is Y, right? Now here you just see this Y I have declared as a wire type. Now you see what will happen. Now first statement is assign Y is equal to ampersand B. So AND operation is performed over A and B, and that value we are assigning to a wire type Y. Now the second statement is assign y is equal to c, and this symbol vertical bar, this is the symbol of OR operation. Vertical bar is the symbol of OR operation. So now with the second expression C or D, the value will be evaluated and that will be assigned to Y. So now here Y is a wire type. Now you just see, if let us see one example. Let us see this. If the value of A and B are 1 and 1, then the output of this AND gate is 1. Now if the input of this two input OR gate is 0 and 0, then output of this OR gate is 0. So in this case, this Y, which is a wire, it is driven by multiple drivers. One driver is output of this AND gate and one driver is output of this OR gate. So output of AND gate driver is generating a value 1, output of OR gate driver is generating a value 0. So what will be the value of wire Y? So here simply what will happen, this Y, it is driven by 1, means we'll see plus 5 volt, as well as it is driven by ground 0 volt, right? And you want to take this output Y. So here this is a short circuit, right? So this is not allowed. So if we are using wire Y here, so output will short if one driver is generating 1 output and another driver is generating 0 output. So this is a wrong design. It is not allowed here. Now to rectify this problem, what will be done? Now here in this example, everything is same. Module use underscore of underscore wire AND. So basically I am using here wire AND. So I have given the name to this module, use underscore of underscore wire AND. Then A, B, C, D, Y, these are the input output ports. Input ports are A, B, C, D. Output port is Y. Now here what I have done, in place of declaring this Y as a wire type, as previous example, here we have declared wire type. Now I am declaring it as a wire AND type, right? So wire AND, W AND is also a net data type. So I have declared Y as wire AND. Now you see this first statement, assign Y is equal to A ampersand B, and second is assign Y is equal to C or D. So now in this case what will happen, since we have used wire AND, so now here at this junction one AND gate will be connected, right? So now if AND gate is connected, so now this AND gate is having one input coming out from this AND gate and one input coming out from this OR gate, and these outputs are connected to this AND gate. So now in this particular case, output will not short, right? So if we are having a situation when there are multiple drivers to a net, then we should declare it as a wire AND, or we can declare it as a wire OR depending upon the application, right? Okay, so this is about few explanation about net data type. In next lecture we will discuss about register type.